Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Fumilola and I am back with another super interesting video. In today's video we are going to be doing a get ready with me and a story time. God, I'm going to be telling you a story about my first boyfriend in the university. This is a bit awkward, but I'm just willing to share like a few things that happened to me back then. So let's just get right into the video. I'm very bad at multitasking, especially telling a story and doing my makeup. This is the first time I'm going to be doing this, so let's just try and let's see how this is going to go. I don't know how it's going to go, but let's just get right into it. I'm going to be doing my skin prep. Yeah, skin prep. Yeah. When I entered into the uni, I never actually had it in mind that I was going to be in a relationship like that. That didn't like come to my mind at all. But when I entered the uni, the first day of lecture, I went to class. I went to school. I went to class, and my friend and I, we went together because we were in the same hostel and we were in the same room. Okay, so we went to school. We stopped at our department first because we haven't really gotten to know our department, so we had to like go to got there. We met people. I can't even really remember how I met him, but actually he was my classmate and we were in the same department. I think when we first got to the department, we made new friends and we were asking of the informations we don't know about our lectures and our lecturers and all that. So I think after that, let me just jump to the lectures and stuffs and all that. And one interesting thing is that when we go back to the hostel, I can't really remember how this thing is called. I think it's bonfire, a bonfire night that everybody's going to come out from their hostel and have fun and enjoy themselves and all that. We do all that because that bonfire was in the front of my hostel, and that guy's hostel was opposite my hostel and he was my classmate. So I can't even really remember how we became friends. I can't actually really remember, but we did. And the first thing that pissed me off about him was that we were just friends, just friends. And I think at that time we had issues with our lights in the hostel. We had issues with lights in the hostel. So I gave him my phone to help me charge. So he went with my phone to help me charge at the postgraduate hall. He went there to charge and I was back in my hostel. I was in my hostel after I gave him the phone. We just started talking then, like there was nothing aside that. We just started talking. We just started getting closer. We were not that close. So later that night, he returned my phone to me, and guess what guys, this guy was confronting me about a particular guy I was chatting with. Like I was cheating on him. Like this guy, we were not even dating. He wasn't even my boyfriend or anything. It was just so funny to me. Like who are you? Like who gave you the right, who gave you the audacity to check my phone and to check my messages and to check my WhatsApp text messages? So that pissed me off. And after I confronted him and I was pissed at him, I collected my phone and went back inside my room, inside my hostel, and I never talked to him again. I was so mad. I was so angry. Like, who are you? Who the hell are you to check my phone, my messages, and all that? So I was angry and I was mad at him for about, I think, probably 2 weeks. So my friends now like just told me like I should just calm down. I should just forget about it and probably forgive him and all that. So I did forgive him, and we started talking again. I will greet him whenever we see in class. He will greet me and all that. Whenever we see in class. And that was just about it. But as we started getting closer and closer, I started to know more about him. He tells me like his story like almost all the time. He tells me about his family, about his parents, how they were divorced, and how his mom was living in a particular city and the dad was living in another city and all that. He just told me all those stories, and because I myself, I was I still am. I am a very emotional person. Like, I empathize with him. Me myself, my dad died when I was 4 years old. So my dad is late. I was raised by my mom. We were raised, or 4 of us were raised by our mom, and that's it. Like, there is no help from anybody. Like, my mom struggles on her own and all that. And my uncle that was supporting me back then was supporting me and was doing all he could to support me back then. And this guy, you know, because I'm this kind of emotional girl, emotional person, I empathize with him. Like, most of the time, he doesn't have, I don't know if he has, if he was just lying to me, I don't know. But most of the time, he will complain and complain, like he doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. Like, whenever we need to buy textbooks, whenever we need to buy all this course textbook and all that, you know what, guys, I buy everything in twos. This guy, I buy everything in twos. That is how like empathetic I am. That is how nice I am. I am a very nice girl, but I'm not that nice again, girl. So I think we were in a relationship then when I started like buying things in twos. Anything we need in school, I'll buy it in twos. Anytime he doesn't have like something to eat, I'll cook and I'll send him some food and all that. So that went like happened for a very long time, for months. That if his friends began to like tell him like how nice I was, like they've not seen someone so nice, and someone so giving, someone so nice like that, that she's going to, out of her own pocket money that she's managing, she's actually going to be buying like everything we need in school, like in tools for me, for myself and him. I'll buy everything in tools. And that was how it was going. It was going like that till what, I don't know how to tell a story, but because I'm multitasking, but let me just tell it the way I see fit. Let me just tell it the way I see fit. And I think after all that, like I sacrificed a lot. I did like so many things for this guy. This guy will tell me, like, ever since he came into the school, like he has never like asked someone out. He has never like at all asked, like I was the first guy he asked out and all that, and I believed him and all that. So before I make this story like way too long, I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to cut it a little bit short. Okay, let me apply my concealer first. I'm not doing like a heavy makeup, so pardon me if this is not the kind of makeup look you are expecting, but I'm not doing a heavy makeup. So you know what, this guy, whenever he has a little bit of money, he takes me out once in a blue moon, we go and eat and all that. I won't deny that one. I won't deny that. But the first thing that broke the camel's back was when his sister came to my school. His sister was she was writing a post jam in my school, OAU. So she came and she stayed with me and all that. So there is one funny thing that now happened. His sister came with a BlackBerry. Back then BlackBerry was like the big deal, like the big deal and all that. So she came with a BlackBerry and she gave it to his brother, or to her brother rather. She gave her brother the BlackBerry phone, and after she finished her exams and all that, she went back. After she left, you know, this my boyfriend then, back then, he gave me the BlackBerry that I have been so nice and good to him, so I should use the BlackBerry. Like he gave it to me like as a gift, like I should continue using the BlackBerry and all that and all that and all that. You know the surprising thing, after I gave him that phone, it wasn't even up to 3 to 4 days, he came to me and collected that phone. He gave me one silly excuse that yeah, he was going to his mom's place and all that, like that he's traveling and all that, and he collected that phone from me. The gift he gave me, he collected it back, and he traveled. He went back to his mom, and when he came back to school, guess what happened? He came and this guy told me that something happened, that his mom actually needed a phone and all that, that he has given that BlackBerry to his mom and all that and all that. I wasn't even hungry. I was not like, I'm a very cool person, I understand him back then, and I said okay, it's fine and all that, it's fine and all that. So After then, we just continued. Pardon me, I'm looking down here because I'm doing my makeup. After then, we just continued. We went back to our normal lives in school. So we went to our normal lives back in school. That was how everything was just going. Like, I was still a nice girl. You know, the funny thing, anytime I get my monthly allowance, that is not even like much that I'm managing, I'm going to share it with this guy. I'm going to give him some out of it. And you know what, one funny thing, I'll start complaining like to my friends, like I don't have money again and all that. My friend will be like, did they not just send you your allowance? How come you don't have any money again? Are you kidding me? And all that. My friends couldn't like come up to me and tell me like I shouldn't like do this much, like it's getting too much and all. My friends like never told me like I should reduce what I was doing. They never told me. I don't know why. Probably they think I'll get angry or I won't like it, or I don't know why they didn't just call me to the side and advise me. They never did that. And we kept on going like that. We kept on going like that. So my brush, but I can't find it. I don't know. I want to draw my eyebrow. I'm just going to be filling it like a little bit. Let me go and get my brush. So guys, I'm back. So the thing that got to me most and that I got disappointed by the most happened when I got very, very sick in school. I was so sick, like he had to take me to the health center, and guys, something happened. Something happened. Do you want to know what it is? Continue watching. Something happened. So as I was saying, I got very, very sick, and it took me to the health center. When we got there, like people were many at the health center. Like people were so much, so we waited and waited, and when it got to my turn to enter, you know what this guy said? This guy called me to the side and told me he forgot his library ID card, his library identity card. He forgot it at home, that he wants to go and pick his library ID card up at home, that he wants to read later at the library. You know what this guy did? This guy left his very sick girlfriend, left me at the health center like that, and he left. I didn't know if he went back home to pick his ID card or any of that. I don't know, but this guy left. He left me there. I waited and I got my drugs and all that. After I got my drugs, I knew the lecture I was having. I got late for the lecture. I think the lecture was in the afternoon and I was shy late for the lecture. I called my friends like after I got to the area where we were having the lectures. I called my friends and they said the lecturer is already in class and all that. So I waited outside. I couldn't go in. I waited and I relaxed outside and all of that. Then I think after they finished the lecture, I saw my friends coming down and all that. Guess who I saw coming down to? This guy, my boyfriend. He came down from the lecture hall with my friends and all of my classmates. He came down. He actually went to the lecture room. I guess he didn't even leave the university premises. He didn't go home. He lied to me that he wanted to go home to pick his library ID card. This guy didn't go anywhere. He went to the lecture room and left me hanging at the hospital, at the school health center. So that broke my heart like a lot. That broke me. I never said anything or confronted him. I just kept quiet and kept my cool. After that, I still continued, but that was actually the main reason I had to like leave that guy. What happened that day? And there is another incident that happened also. I'm going to share it with you in a minute. I need to do my eyelashes. Mind you guys, I'm not doing any heavy makeup or any of that. This is just around, I think the time is about, I think probably to 11 p.m. or 11 p.m. right here. I don't know, but I'm going to share with you what led to me living in, like finally I'm going to share that with you guys in a minute. Guys are scum. Girls, don't be too nice, okay? That is going to be my advice for you. And don't date someone that you're studying the same course with, your classmates in the same class. That is a no. Don't do that. Because I remember vividly back then, like we go to class together, we live to class together, we do everything together. And actually looking back at it now, that was actually very irritating. Like, phew, I did that. That is not nice, and I won't advise you to do that. That is a big no. A big no. Don't do that. So I'm going to try to fix my lashes now. The final breakup was when I was leaving a lecture room, like in the evening around probably 5 p.m. with this guy, with this my so-called boyfriend. And when we were leaving the lecture room, we saw a girl pass us, and my boyfriend went to the girl and greeted her and all of that, and acted nicely and all of that. I wasn't mad or hungry. I wasn't hungry or mad or so Isha greeted her. After he greeted her, and he came back to me and we were leaving. You know, this guy was telling me like, that was one of the girls he dated when we just entered school. Like, what? That was not what you told me. You told me you never dated anybody since we got to school. So that was a big lie. Wow. I just kept smiling to myself. And you know how dangerous I can be, guys. I won't tell you that you're wrong. I won't confront you or anything. I'll just be smiling and looking at you. But fear me, oh. I fear who no fear me. I fear who no fear me. So I'm not doing much. I'm just going to use my lip gloss and that's all. And I'm going to fix up my wig. A little bit of depth in my eyes. So I'm going to use a little bit of brown. I'm going to use a little bit of brown. Judging from the fact that he told me himself, like, he doesn't even know how to lie. You are lying and you are the one actually breaking your own lie. Like, who does that? He lied and he told me that she was the first girl he dated in school and all that and all that. And you actually lied to me that you've not dated anyone aside from me before in school. And I was like, this guy is not smart. Like, you are not smart, guy. You are not smart. So he actually did other things, but I can't mention everything in this video. I don't want this video to be long. So that was like what happened. This nice girl, she's not a nice girl anymore. Okay, she's a bad bee. I'm a bad. And guys, I didn't even actually go into the deep like details of everything because of time and all that. Next time I'm going to be telling you like a whole lot of other stories. I have a whole lot of other relationship talks and stories and advice and all that. So in my other videos, and if you like this video, if you like my story time, tell me in the comment section so that I will know whether to keep doing story times or not. Let me know if you enjoy my story times. Let me know if I know how to tell a story, because judging from myself, I don't know how to tell like a story. I don't know how to tell a story. Yes, I don't know how to. I know that. So don't judge me. I don't know how to like tell a good story, but I tried my best. I tried my best to tell you this, and that was how I ended things with him. I didn't even tell him like this is what you did and that was what you did. I just actually didn't respond to him anymore. I didn't talk to him anymore. I didn't like talk to him anymore. That's how we ended things. that was how we handled things back then, and I have learned a lot of lessons. I've learned my lessons and all that, and right now I've grown a lot, and these experiences I've had have shaped me to the woman I am today, and I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes. Okay, so make sure you learn from this. Make sure you learn from me. Here right now I'm going to be installing it, and I'll show you guys. This is the hair I just made. I did a wig tutorial for it, and the video is going to be coming right after this particular video, so make sure to stick around and watch my wig tutorial video. It's going to be coming up after this one, so make sure you watch this and tell me how this wig looks. This is from my store. That is 5wigs_accessories. We are on Instagram, okay, and we are based in Kwara State, Ilorin, Nigeria. If you want to shop with us, kindly DM us on Instagram, or you can click the link on our Instagram bio to send a message directly to us, and you'll be sure to get this lovely affordable hair. It is really affordable. It is so affordable. That is my story time. That was how we ended things. I didn't talk to him again. I never even mentioned what he did and all that. I've grown, I have learned my lessons, and I'm not that kind of person anymore. If you do shit to me, if you do anything to me, I won't take it, and I'm going to tell you right away that this is what you did and this is what you did, and that's on. I'm going to tell you what you did, and there is nothing you're going to do about it. Is it that you change for the better, or we separate? And that is it for this video. Make sure you stick to my videos, and if you are new here, my name is Fuminola Kolawole. I am a YouTuber. Yes, as you can see, that's what I am doing. I am an entrepreneur. I am a business person. I sell human hairs and wigs and different types of weaves and all that, and I do tutorials, I do lifestyle vlogs and all that. I do makeup, I do fashion, like anything you want I do, and I'm going to be giving it to you back to back. So make sure, if you like this face, if you love this face, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you end up enjoying it, and if you enjoy my story time, kindly comment down below what you love about it, or you can also tell me your past relationship problems and how you overcame them and all that. Subscribe, make sure you don't go away, and I'll surely see you in my next video. Make sure I see you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye guys. Bye.